Today, we're diving into Kaushal, a classic short story from the legendary Munshi Premchand. And let me tell you, it is quite a ride. It's a story all about a desperate wife, let's just say very relaxed husband, and a really clever plan that, well, has some totally unpredictable consequences.
So, right off the bat, I want you to think about this question because it is at the absolute heart of this story. How far would you be willing to go to change someone you really love? I mean, would you bend the truth a little? Maybe. Create just a tiny bit of chaos? That is the exact dilemma our main character is facing.
All right, let's meet our cast. First, we have Maya. She has this one simple, all-consuming desire, a beautiful gold necklace. Then there's her husband, Pandit Balram Shastri. He's a brilliant scholar, but he's pretty much allergic to hard work. His days are basically a cycle of eating and napping.
And this right here is their main conflict. Every single time Maya brings up the necklace, Panditji just unloads this whole list of excuses. Oh, the gold quality is terrible these days. The jewelers are total cheats. It's just asking to be stolen. But Maya's reasoning, it's way simpler and honestly a lot more powerful. All the other women have one, and I want one too. It's a total showdown between cold logic and pure heartfelt longing.
So Maya, being pretty sharp, realizes that his arguments are really just a fancy way of saying he's lazy. So she decides it's time to up the stakes. She pops over to her neighbor's house, borrows this absolutely stunning gold necklace, and brings it home to show her husband exactly what she's talking about.
And with that necklace actually around her neck, she makes her big declaration. This isn't a question anymore, it's a statement. She tells him flat out, I will have a necklace just like this, it is 20 tolas. You can just feel it, right? She is not backing down.
Okay, so Panditji is backed into a corner, and he pulls out his ultimate weapon, a financial lecture. He starts going on about how a 600 rupee necklace will lose half its value in 5 years, but if they invested that money, it could grow to 1,000 rupees. I mean, it's a solid point, financially speaking, but he is completely missing the emotional point. His final piece of advice? Just return it and take a nap.
And this is the moment. This is where Maya's brilliant plan, her Kaushal, truly kicks into gear. That very night, right after Panditji dismisses her for the last time, everything erupts into chaos.
Suddenly, in the middle of the night, the silence is shattered by these frantic screams, "Thief! Thief! He's dragging me away!" Maya creates this scene of just pure panic, waking up her startled husband and probably the entire neighborhood.
What happens next is like a scene out of a play, and Maya is the director. Neighbors come running with their lanterns, the whole house gets searched from the attic to the cellar, but of course there's no thief. And then Maya delivers the final blow. The borrowed necklace? It's gone.
Now, this one event completely flips their lives upside down. The shame, the pressure of having to replace this expensive borrowed necklace, it forces Panditji to do the one thing he has managed to avoid his entire life, actually work.
And that number, 600 rupees, is just this massive weight on his shoulders. For a lazy scholar with absolutely no savings, that might as well be 1,000,000. And you know, he feels this deep sense of honor, this duty to repay a debt that he thinks was caused by his own refusal to listen to his wife. His transformation is just wow, it's profound. First to go are the afternoon naps. Then he starts taking evening gigs telling stories from the scriptures. Pretty soon he's staying up till midnight drawing up horoscopes, and then he even adds early morning readings at the temple to his schedule. For 6 straight months, the man works from dawn till late at night. The lazy scholar is completely gone, replaced by this tireless workhorse. But here's the twist. Maya's victory, it starts to feel really empty. She sees her husband getting thinner, weaker, just worn down by the sheer exhaustion of it all, and she is just flooded with guilt. You see, she wanted to light a fire under him, not burn him out completely. The plan worked, sure, but maybe a little too well. So finally, after 6 long, grueling months, Panditji comes home. He's exhausted, but he's also determined. He throws this little package down in front of Maya. The debt has been paid. Maya opens it, and inside is a beautiful new necklace, just like the one she'd always wanted. But before she can celebrate, she looks him in the eye and asks this really crucial question. Are you giving this happily or with resentment? She has to know if this whole ordeal made him a better person or just a bitter one. He just replies that a debt is a debt. Doesn't matter if it's paid happily or not. And right then, she knows it's time. She confesses everything. She tells him the truth. The necklace was never stolen. I made up the whole story. Imagine that. Their entire 6-month struggle was built on a lie.
Panditji is just stunned. He's speechless. And when he asks her what price he paid for her cleverness, she thinks he's talking about the money, but he corrects her. No, the price was so much higher. The price was his freedom, his entire identity as a man of leisure. Her skill, her kaushal, has changed him forever.
And that brings us right back to the title of this story, Kaushal. It doesn't just mean skill, it means a clever device, a stratagem. Maya's lie was this artful, intricate plan designed to transform her husband, and boy, did it succeed. Maybe beyond her wildest dreams, or maybe her worst nightmares.
I mean, think about it. Panditji is now a hardworking, responsible man. Maya got what she wanted, and you could argue she got what was best for their family in the long run. But was her deception, her kaushal, was it justified by how things turned out? That's the big question the story leaves us hanging with.
So, what do you think? Was Maya's plan justified in the end? Let us know what you think down in the comments. And hey, for more deep dives into complex stories just like this one, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon so you never miss an update. Thanks so much for watching.